guys, what's going on? We're checking out Lossless Scaling with Mew Online, whatever it's called. I just heard about this recently and I've been checking it out. It works very well. So here's my setup real quick. Have this on auto, full screen, LS1 for the scaling type, but I'm not using it, I don't believe. And for these settings, it's LSFG 3.0. I'm gonna have it set to 6 times frame generation. So I have the game locked to 20 frames a second. So it'll be perfectly smooth, and then I have it multiplied by 6, taking it from 20 frames to 120 frames. And that's pretty smooth with my computer. I think you pretty much have to keep all this stuff off. It's all temporary, still under construction or under work or whatever. It's under development. So I did change the max frame latency to 5. Someone recommended that, so I did. I had to change HDR support to on because my colors were like blacked out. I don't use HDR on this machine, but it is an HDR monitor and it is, capable. I just don't use it. It's not very HDR capable. It just doesn't do it well. But for some reason I had to turn it on to make it work. And draw FPS is just to show the frame rate on screen. And also this capture API I had to change because I'm recording with OBS, and from what I was told, it starts off on DXGI, but from what I'm told, OBS uses the same capture, so they both can't use it. I just had to change it so they could both work at the same time. When you're not recording and using it, there's no issue. You don't actually have to change that. It's just to be able to use OBS at the same time. And I also turned multi-display mode on so that it stays active. You're not constantly tabbing in and out of the screen. Kind of behaves like it was in windowed mode. And you can set it to windowed mode if you want to, so it doesn't go to full screen. When you load up the game, you have to be in windowed mode or borderless full screen. You can't have exclusive full screen or regular full screen. You can't activate it for some reason, I don't know. But you can choose which one you want it to be once it's activated. So anyways, let's take this out of the way. As you can see here, I'm using Riva Tuner to show that I'm actually running the game at 20 frames. I used Riva Tuner to lock it to 20. It usually is like 24, 25, but it fluctuates so much that it makes it less smooth. It's better I just lock it to 20, multiply it times 6, and now I have 120 frames. And if you can see this frame time line, it's perfectly flat. I mean, perfectly flat. Look at this. How beautifully smooth this is. I also have all the NVIDIA control panel settings turned up for the game just to make it look a little better. And that goes a long way, especially with running at 1440p. I can only imagine what this would look like at 1080. I mean, at 4K. Not 1080. Whatever. Alright, let's run around a little bit, do some killing. Such a huge improvement. This game has needed this for a long time. I'm glad that somebody finally came through. I've heard a lot of good things about Lossless Scaling. I've heard it's really great. People said it's even better at scaling than DLSS, which is insane. I've been playing with DLSS 4 a lot the past few days. Been playing some Unreal 5 games, and there's a lot of games that are using it already. And even if I don't really use frame generation too much, but the changes to DLSS are insane. You can crank DLSS up now, and you barely can see any artifacting or tell, and get massive frame rate gains. It must be AI or something. It's pretty incredible. I don't know. If you guys get a chance to try it out, you can override it using the NVIDIA app. You can override it into a lot of games, and it's a huge difference. It pretty much saved Ark Survival for me. Ascended. Ark Survival Ascended. That's cool. Anyways, here you are. Yeah, nice and smooth. The server has a 3D cam also, so I can zoom out a little bit. Look at that smooth, beautiful frame rate. Locked at 120 frames. You can't beat it. This game's needed this for a long time. That with the minor improvements through the NVIDIA app. Or not NVIDIA app, the NVIDIA control panel. Go a long way. Pretty impressed. Jim. I just wanted to put this out there. I know a lot of you guys are scared. Webzen's pretty weird, and they're hard to work with through customer service, through the because the language barriers or whatever. So I know everyone's probably scared to try it out. You might get banned, but it is very effective. If I can get the okay to use this on official servers, I would like to, because it's night and day. This game has needed this for so long. I'd like to try some other characters in other spots. Pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed. Especially the fact that I can crank up the graphics quite a bit. I'm running at 1440p and I have like 8 times MSAA and a lot of things going on. Everything I could do in the NVIDIA control panel to turn it up, I do. Anyways, I'm talking a lot. Let's just check it out. I mean, this is exactly what this game's needed. They don't need to remake it on mobile or anything like that. This is everything they need right here, as long as they'll allow it. This goes a long way to correcting a lot of issues with this game. This place looks hard for me. It looks pretty though. It's a nice looking area. Try some more. Man, I'm getting wrecked. So there's a little bit of artifacting going on, but it's not much in a game like this. It's not the end of the world. Alright, well. I don't think I can move up here anymore. I don't have good wings anymore. Anyways, that'll do it, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. Give it a shot. Lossless Scaling, it's like $6 or $7 USD. Very cheap, very powerful, pretty effective. This is the best use of it I've seen so far. Just because it's such a night and day difference, it's insane. I'm playing the game at 20 frames a second, but I've made it perfectly smooth and it looks better than it ever has. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys get a chance to check it out. Don't get banned. Talk to you later. Peace.